Hey guys, Big Ed L here, and today I've got a ZVZ for you. I don't think I've ever actually posted a mirror matchup. Normally, my mirror matchups are not good games. I'm really bad at them, but this one was something special. This is gonna be good. So we have me in the top right, the problem. I will say this build that I did is shit. Generally as a strategy, but also the specific build that I did, because this is my first time trying it in a while. It's called the Giraffe Migration, and this guy's name is Dave's Tater instead of Devastator, and I like that. It's a good one. Because at first I thought it was Devastator, but then I realized what it was, and I was like, well, I want a tater. I like tater tots. What the fuck? Why do you get to have a tater, Dave? This is some bullshit. We all deserve taters. So, have a nice little back and forth. What you really want to do with this build is go get a hatch like immediately, and then a pool, and then just keep making drones, and then send the drones over there. To get there about when the pool is done and make the spines. But like I said, this build that I do is shit. So we're gonna do all of this super late and in the wrong order. So I just made a shit ton of drones and then got a spawning pool, and then we're gonna come get the proxy hatch over here. I also forget that I'm not playing against a Protoss or a Terran because I've been doing Proxy Hatch on them, and you have to actually put creep all the way over to their base. But you don't have to do that with Zerg. You can just kind of walk your spines into their base and burrow them. But this is going to make it more interesting. So we go and we just take a bunch of drones and send them across the map. This is 7, 8. That's 8 drones, and they're all gonna come. They're all gonna come do spines. He obviously sees all the drones come out after he said don't rush, and I'm like, I'll give you a couple minutes. I'm sure he doesn't believe me. Normally, when you have a bunch of drones pull out of the base, you're assuming an attack's about to come. But he's just making lings. Nothing like very standard lings and queens. That's probably how you can best survive any cheese from a Zerg. I'm lamenting the fact that I hate ZVZ. Not as much as TVT, but this I think is going to be my new main build for ZVZ because this is really fun and it could be a lot better if I had planned this out more. So I'm gonna build spines. I'm gonna build 8 spines at the front and 2 spines back here to protect me from any lings. Obviously, I'm a little late on that, as a bunch of lings are already inbound. So we're gonna have to do some micro to negate our losses as much as possible. Surround some lings. Don't let the lings kill the queen. Try and just buy time for the spines to come up. And the queen lives, the spines finish, and we're good with minimal casualties. Meanwhile, on the front, queen's done. We're going to start spreading creep. Like I said, I should just uproot all these as soon as they were done and put them just in here. But you can spread creep. It's not that much slower if you do the build better and have the queen out to spread it earlier. But now begins the giraffe migration. So what you want to do is it's kind of like siege tanks. You want to go forward a little bit at a time with a backline still ready to shoot since they can't shoot while they're doing this. And so you just do the slow march of a couple at a time, slowly approaching them, creeping ever closer. He's obviously uncomfortable with the situation, as I'm sure most people would be if they saw this coming towards their base. And so he gets a surround on that one and that one. They're not even able to burrow. That one gets lost in sauce. This one is able to burrow. This one is able to be pulled back. That's the other crazy thing about these is you can do pullback micro on your turrets. This one's, again, lost over here with all hands. He's just going to die. But the inevitable creep continues. Remember to just keep building drones from over here. You're not doing anything but building spines. So constantly make drones out of this hatchery and just turn them into spines and make another back line. So after this falls, there's another line to retreat to. This one's going to go ahead and get in with that line. Always make the more spines behind it. Remember to transfuse any of these spines that you can. They've also got base 2 armor, so the Zerglings are awful against them. So are the Queens. And so you just keep making them. You know, keep doing pullback micro on your turrets. Look at this. This pullback micro was crazy. He doesn't target fire the turrets, and so with this one that's left, it's going to buy time for all of these other ones to finish, and then they're going to attack that, so that's still good. I should have pulled that one back, but it doesn't really matter, because now these are about to be done, and then it's going to be fucked. And then the inevitable slow creep marches again. Remember, keep the lower HP ones farther back, and put the high HP ones up front for attacking purposes. And just slowly creep forward. This is this is some terrible shit, you know? There's a hentai joke to be made in here, but I'm gonna leave that to Pig. Uh, I'm just gonna say this is an alien invasion, and you got totally fucked by whatever this is. And he says that this isn't cool. I'd have to disagree. I thought this was fucking awesome, honestly. The fact that I took this long and it still worked, just making mass fucking spine crawler. And he says no GG, but technically he did say GG, which is a lot better than most people. So I gotta give him credit for that. So yeah, the Devastator gets penetrated. Bada bing. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Try this out. I'm gonna refine the build and probably actually post how to do that and the double proxy hatch once I actually figure out how to do them correctly, because I'm kind of just winging it. But once I get the build, I'll upload it and let y'all know. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a nice day. Love y'all. See ya.